30 videos in 30 days, day 10. Can you believe that we are a third of the way through this challenge already? So cool. Today's question comes from April via Facebook, and she says, Andrew, how do you know when it's the right time to make a tough decision? I hear this question a lot, especially when I'm in readings with someone and I'm giving them information. They come to me and they say, I have a big decision to make, but I want to make sure it's the right time to make this decision. And usually what I hear and what I feel when they're asking that question is generally the right time is code for I want to wait until this decision is not difficult. Sometimes in life, decisions are difficult because they're difficult, and they're never going to be anything other than difficult. Think about your life, and when you grow and when you evolve and when you expand in your experience, it's almost never going to happen in the comfort zone. It's almost never going to happen in what I call the known zone, where life is predictable and controllable and knowable. We humans are a funny bunch. We often talk so much about how much we want change, how we want to end this relationship that makes us unhappy, how we want to leave this difficult job that is not satisfying, how we want to make changes in our behavior and our patterns because it's bringing us unhappiness, and then we are given the opportunity to change. We are presented with a choice, a door to walk through or a threshold to cross, and we back off. Most of us don't want to change, and for most of us it takes a great deal of discomfort or feeling like we are back against the wall before we're going to make the choice to change. The mind doesn't ever want change. The mind wants stasis, the mind wants predictability, the mind wants controllability, because the mind equates that with safety. So sometimes in life, a challenge is brought to us so that we can rise to the occasion. Sometimes it takes difficult circumstances for us to finally dig in and access that well of personal power that we all have and rise up to the challenge and say, no, enough. I have to put my own well-being first here, and that requires me to make a choice that might make someone else unhappy or uncomfortable. If your intention is to find and seek and go forward towards what makes you happy and what feels true for you, because only you know what truth feels like, sometimes that means that you are going to have to make a decision or make a choice that is going to be met with a lot of disappointment or anger or frustration by somebody else. Sometimes we have to leap off the cliff's edge and trust that there is going to be something to catch us, or someone to, something to stand on, or we're going to finally discover our wings and we're going to be able to fly. I know that sounds like a platitude, but this is what I know to be true. Some of the most difficult, challenging experiences that I have gone through in my life have also been the opportunity for me to go through massive, rapid growth. And on the other side of that, I am able to look back and go, wow, man, I was terrified, but I did it anyway. I had no idea how it was going to turn out, and look, I'm just fine. I'm still standing. So sometimes the right time is never going to present itself. Sometimes it's just a matter of trusting what impulse or what nudge or what sign you are getting that's telling you, honey, it's time to make this choice. It's time to move on. It's time for you to rise up and meet yourself where you are and honor what you know to be true. So just because a decision is frustrating or uncomfortable or makes you feel, oh God, I don't know if I can do this, doesn't mean that you're not capable. We came here as master creators. We came here for an experience that is commensurate with our abilities as a master creator. We didn't come here for chutes and ladders. We did not come here for an experience that would not challenge us to grow beyond all that we had known before. We came for an experience that would call us beyond everything that we thought we were capable of, if only to show ourselves what we are capable of. If you think of a little kid who's learning how to walk, that natural impulse that rises up within them at the time when they are ready to learn how to walk, they stumble, they fall, they trip, they might bump their head, they might cry, they might, and the parent is probably terrified watching this, right? But they also know that this is part of the natural evolution of life. Source is always seeking expansion through experience. We are always in the process of becoming. And sometimes in order to become the next version of ourselves, we've got to make some difficult choices. We've got to face some challenges, if only to show ourselves that we can rise to the occasion. And on the other side of that, oftentimes, is the peace and the clarity and the ease that we seek. So remember that when you are stumbling or falling, or when you are feeling like, I don't know if I can do it, be like that little kid who's learning how to walk, and don't give up until you have mastered it. Thanks for the question, April. I hope this helps.